where you want it.
Bay 12, please.
Hello there, Transformers fans, and welcome back to another Bay 12 video review. Today we are reviewing the new Transformers Studio Series number 86, Core Class Frenzy. This, honestly, I'm surprised it took us as long as it did to get Frenzy, first of all, because Rumble came out last fall, winter wave drop, somewhere around there, and was, I think, in the final wave of Studio Series for 2022. And it's strange that they pushed Frenzy all the way back to 2023 as well. So we pretty much had to wait a full year to have both Rumble and Frenzy together in the new Core Class mold, which, I mean, was it worth the wait? Sure, it's an awesome figure. We already knew it was going to be an awesome figure. I know some fans didn't wait. They just picked up a second Rumble and repainted it into Frenzy. Well, here we have the real deal. So, here he is, not in his packaging because I already took him out and played with him and couldn't put him back in the thing for you. So, here he is not in his packaging, but on his packaging you've got some Frenzy artwork with his pile drivers there up on the top. You've got the comm tower, or rather the dish for the comm tower on the little backdrop on the inside. On this side you've got some Frenzy artwork, same as that on the top of the card. On this side you've got a close-up of that artwork. On the back you've got some words and things and Frenzy in both his cassette mode, his robot mode, and with his pile drivers and all that good stuff. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. And here is Frenzy out of the box. And he looks good. He looks really good. Looks like a Frenzy should look. Same mold as the Rumble, like I said earlier. Same accessories. Comes with the two little wing blasters that plug onto his back or onto his forearm. And he also comes with a pair of pile driver arms, just like Rumble did. They're exactly the same, except in red and black. And they plug onto his arms, just like with the other one. Just take that, fold the hand in, and then push the pile driver onto the arm. And there he has his pile driver on that arm and on that arm. So he's ready to shake things up a little bit. He is very articulated. Head is on a ball joint. Shoulders are on a ball joint. No elbows. Wrists go in and out of the forearm due to transformation, and that's pretty much it there. Nothing at the waist. Hips. Single jointed knees on a ball joint. The foot can go in and out of the shin there, mostly due to transformation. There we go. Did not want to come back out. And that's pretty much it for his articulation. Now, for comparison, here he is next to the original G1 Frenzy mold. So you can see the two of them side by side. Here he is next to Rumble. So you can see the two of them side by side, and still prefer Rumble over Frenzy. It's because of the purple. And here he is next to Ravage. So you can see the two of them side by side. Although still my preferred Ravage so far is the Universe 2.0 one that came with Hound. I love, love, love that Ravage mold. And here he is next to Laserbeak. So you can see the two of them side by side. And the Laserbeak and Ravage I have are the Earthrise Laserbeak and Ravage from the Netflix packaging, in case that wasn't said out loud earlier. And last but not least, here he is next to Soundwave. Once again, the Netflix Soundwave. So you can see the two of them side by side. Nice and large next to Frenzy here. And yes, We'll go ahead and go straight into transformation next. So start by taking off his little wing blasters. We're going to rotate and fold his head in like so. Fold those fists in. Bring those shoulders up and close them together in the middle. Fold in those feet. And fold up those legs like so. And there is Frenzy in his cassette mode. And like I said, you can put him into Soundwave's chest compartment, just like you could with Rumble, just like you can with Laserbeak and Ravage. And this is also compatible with the Siege Soundwave, the Kingdom Blaster, the Legacy Evolution Twin Cast, Sound Blaster. Whichever one you're putting him in, he's compatible with all of them, going all the way back to Siege. And real quick for comparison in cassette mode, here is Frenzy next to G1 Frenzy. So you can see the two of them side by side in their cassette modes. Here is Rumble. So you can see them side by side in their cassette modes. Here is Ravage. And here is Laserbeak, who I would argue looks the least like a cassette in cassette mode. I mean, he looks awesome in robot mode, but in his cassette mode, I mean, he just looks like a little rectangle. I mean, yes, that's what a cassette is, and really they all kind of look like that, but at least Rumble and Frenzy have some cassette, facing printed on the figures, and Ravage has a little bit of it, if you look close. But Laserbeak, Laserbeak doesn't really look anything like a cassette, unfortunately. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's review featuring the new Transformers Studio Series 86 Core Class Frenzy figure. What did you think of this figure overall? Was this one that you were highly anticipating, especially after the release of Rumble? Or were there some other cassettes that you were looking forward to getting updates at some point in the future? Like I said, hopefully we get an updated Laserbeak because he is the biggest odd one out at this point, but also as impressive as Laserbeak's robot mode and unimpressive his cassette mode is, I feel the same way about Ravage in the reverse. I commented on how Ravage's cassette mode kind of looks like a cassette because of the printing they put on it, but I'm still not really a big fan of Ravage's Panther mode or robot mode, whichever you want to call it. Technically both are correct, because while this one is a little bit more G1 accurate than the Siege, it's still pretty far off, especially in comparison to Rumble and Frenzy and Laserbeak in their robot modes. So maybe Ravage and Laserbeak will get a nice little update at some point in the future to better match these other two, to better match our Soundwave here. But what's a cassette you hope we get in the future to go with Soundwave or Blaster? Let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe and follow us on social media for more. Check out our sister website and channel, CoolToyReview.com, and make sure you go to the main CoolToyReview.com website for all kinds of awesome toy news and other awesome toy-related content. If you like Star Wars content, check out RebelScum.com, the world's oldest and largest Star Wars fan website not owned by Disney, and there is daily Star Wars news and toy content on RebelScum.com. Make sure you like and subscribe to the RebelScum.com YouTube channel for all kinds of awesome Star Wars toy-related video content. And Rebel Scum is putting on the first ever official Rebel Scum Con, a Star Wars fan convention that will be hosted in the heart of North Texas in Allen, Texas next June 27th through the 30th. And to book your experience today, go to Rebel Scum Conventions with an S, rebelscumconventions.com, and book your experience while supplies last. If you're looking for some awesome toys, collectibles, and merch, come by our physical location inside Order 66 Multiverse in the shops at Willowbend Mall in Plano, Texas, which also houses Order 66 Toys, the world's official all-collectible Star Wars toy store. And in case you're not local, they go live every single Friday night on the Order 66 Toys Facebook page, and they ship all around the world. Last but not least, check out our archival website, collectorsoracle.com. It has mostly Star Wars toys and collectibles, but you can mark things you would like to have in your collection, mark things and catalog things you have in your collection, including item descriptions and grading if you do that kind of thing. And the best part is, it's all absolutely free to use. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. Transform and roll out.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.